So after doing a little bit of research, I found out that it wasn't meant to happen. Like, I was just lucky that I got that, but it had happened to quite a few people. Like, it's not impossible for me to get the Bugatti, and I was very lucky that I got it, but the rates of getting the Bugatti and 1,000,000 credits and stuff are pretty high. So I saw that, but other people haven't.
Congratulations, you've successfully completed the qualifying series.
But other people have been getting pretty bad things. Like, sometimes you either get really good things or really bad things. So I don't know, I was very lucky. Hopefully we can get very lucky in the rest of them. So here we go.
Welcome to the Super Street volume. Let's learn more about the cars of Super Street.
Sure thing, let's go in. Alright, Super Street. Hopefully that means the faster cars and the Lamborghinis type cars, but I don't think it will be, because maybe they would give us that at the start. I really don't know. Let's get into it though.
For most of us, our first, and sometimes only, taste of racing comes on the streets. If you love cars, this is where it all starts. In the empty parking areas, and on the city streets where you race your mates between stoplights. We do this in the very first cars we owned, or the ones we saved up for later. Then we fiddled with the engines and the suspension until they went faster, and added stripes and stickers so they looked faster too. It's the same around the world, whether it's on Japanese mountain roads, on Britain's back lanes, or America's superhighways. We're talking about affordable heroes, cars that bring performance to the people. Whether they're smoking around a parking lot or hammering along a city circuit you designed yourself. They aren't the most expensive, and they won't win every drag race. But they all prove one thing. You don't need $1 million to have a car with a big heart.
Each volume contains 3 series. You'll get to choose which car you'll use for each one.
Geez, series 1 of 15, that's quite a few, so.
You are now entered in the Challenger series. Each circuit in this series will challenge different aspects of your car and your skill as a driver. Let's go choose what kind of car you'll be driving. Each division contains a group of cars from a specific car subculture. Select one of the highlighted divisions below to choose a car from its roster.
Alright, I don't know, should I go... Let's just go the first one. Cars affordable. Current car eligible. Alright, we'll go this one, because that means I don't need to buy a car.
Japan, home of the noble art of drifting. Made famous by cult movies, manga comics and console games, all of which celebrated the street racers who baited cops with midnight runs through big cities before escaping to twisty mountain roads in their homegrown coupes, slithering to freedom in clouds of tyre smoke.
Yeah, so here's my car. Let's just see, have a look at the cars I could buy. So, they are pretty expensive. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, it's just my phone. I'll put that away. So they are actually pretty expensive, but there are some free ones here. So there's a free one. I think this must be from maybe being me playing Forza before or something. So I know it's alright. We'll just pick the same car that I had. So let's go this one.
You're all set up to race in the Super Street Challenger series. Let's go.
That's right.
The first race of this series takes place at Watkins Glen, a course that favors powerful vehicles that can make short work of its steep elevation changes.
Alright, so race 1 of 4. Let's see how we go in this. Hopefully I can come first on this difficulty rather than second. First would obviously be a lot better. But you can never promise anything, so I never know what I'll actually come. Let's see how we go though. Alright, it should come up soon, hopefully. I'm hoping this won't take forever. Okay, there we go. Let's just get...
Forza Motorsport 6 is a realistic simulation that features several assists to make driving approachable for everyone. In the Assists menu, you can adjust these settings to experience the full depth of this simulation.
Yeah, I already know all that stuff, so I'll just go straight to the race. Stop wasting the time and go straight into it, see how we go. Let's go. Titan Joe 19. Let's go. Get off to a good start, which I think I have already. I just need to catch up to this other group. Oh, that was good. That was nice. That wasn't too nice, just there. We did alright though. We got straight ahead, so it's good. This is a very long straight right here. Hopefully we can overtake this grey car here. I believe in my car. Belief is all that really matters. Just tried to squeeze through and then I just got sandwiched by two cars. First place isn't out of reach in this one. This car does not want to give up fourth position. Well. Okay, okay, that was the top D-pad just there. This car will not move. I just want to get past fourth place, but this car just won't move. There we go. Now hopefully second and third are a lot easier. They are pretty close. Believe in my car. Belief is all that matters. That's like my slogan. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's get past second place. Whoa. I just dodged that in time. Okay, so we've still got first place to get. We've got another lap to catch up to first place, which I'm really hoping I can do. I'm not too sure I will, but because he is pretty far away. I'm happy with second, but I definitely need to try and get to first sometimes, so make a good turn here. The graphics in this game are just amazing. We did a few good turns there, so hopefully that makes my catch up even closer, which it has. I think that car just looks like it's going a little bit faster than me. A lot now. A lot. First place. I'm drifting. First place. Come on. No. We need to go on the inside, which I've done. There we go, we're now coming first. Very close, but I should be able to beat them. I really should. Alright, they're getting right behind me, which I really do not like. First place to this car. No overtakers? Yeah, we got this. Oh! Oh! No! No! Oh no! No way! Oh! I feel nah. Oh! Oh my! Nah. Nah. I'm just done now. I feel so bad. Why did I do that? I just said like, oh yeah. Oh, well, I've got this now, and then that happened. Let's have a spin.
New grand prizes have been added. This happens at every driver level, so keep playing to see what's next.
Alright, let's go now.
You won credits.
That's pretty nice, 100,000. Didn't get the million that was sitting there, but 100,000 was the second best out of it all, so not complaining at all. Alright, let's go to the next race then. I can't believe I did
Your
that.
next race takes place in heavy rain at Sebring International Raceway. Racing on a wet track poses several challenges. Tires lose grip easier during cornering, braking distances are longer, and deep puddles accumulate, causing a risk of hydroplaning.
As I was saying last episode, this game is so realistic. Like, all of that stuff happens in real life, and that's the reason why it's in the game, which I guess Forza, all it really puts into its game is to try and be realistic. Like, it's probably one of its number one, probably is its number one thing, just realistic is its best thing. But alright, so let's head into this next race and let's see how we go. This race is very hard. Like, I have failed it twice now because the puddles around the place just really screw up your tires, so it's just something that I have to get used to, and I cut it out for you guys because you guys don't want to see me go through a whole race and then restart, go through another whole race, restart, and then do it again and hopefully do a ride on this time. I did have to turn down the difficulty even though I already turned it up, which was a little bit annoying. I didn't really like doing that because I felt like I probably could play on the other difficulty, but I think this difficulty right now does actually suit me a little bit better. So let's see how we go anyway. I don't know though, because I think I'm kind of in the middle of the difficulties. Like, I'm in between. I think the one that I was on before is amateur, which is plus 10% credits, and the other one is inexperienced. So I think I'm in the middle of those two. So if there was like a plus 7 credits, then that would just be perfect for me. So what I'm hoping is I get better at this game and I'm able to go up to amateur and then maybe even go up again. That would be very nice. Also, I want to be able to, when playing this game, turn off the automatic braking, because it does come as an advantage at the start of the game because it brakes for you, and that's helps you in obvious reasons, but in other reasons, if I wanted to go straight through a turn or something, if there was a little shortcut, it does actually slow me down. See right here, I could cut across and go like that. With more speed, it would work a lot better, so that's a little bit of a disadvantage with the braking. But I should be alright here. I think I should pass that guy. Yeah, there we go. Coming second now. And one thing that really screwed me up on this race is if you do go on the grass, you just can't turn. It is so hard. So first place now, and here comes a little bit of a turn, so turn on that. Another turn here. That's a massive shortcut right there. got a straight here that hopefully I can get a bit of a lead on. But I think... Okay. Sorry about that. I'll plug my controller in there. I don't know why I was doing that. I just charged it for a very long time, so... Alright. Now we're back in. It wasn't letting me turn there for so long. I don't know why. It just wouldn't let me turn. Maybe it's just like there's no instant turning or something. Maybe... I don't actually know. There must be something like that. No insta turning. So I'm probably going to be uploading Forza 6 probably all the way until NBA 2K16, I think, or maybe NHL. I'm not sure if I will do NHL career, but maybe. So it really just does depend how much I like Forza 6. That's going to be my honest answer. I'll hopefully get about, I don't know, maybe... I'm hoping... I'm hoping for at least 13 parts on my channel. So 13 parts of Forza 6 will be very nice. Obviously, this really... Not obviously, I guess. Just... This isn't really a game that I can complete and go, yeah, completed the career. Because I think that will be like 100 parts or something, so I'm sure most people wouldn't want to see 100 parts of Forza 6 on the channel, and that would take, I don't even know how long to upload. It would probably be about maybe two months, a month and a half worth of uploading 3 times a day, so I don't think it's a great idea. Actually, really only 1 month, depending. 1 month and a bit. 3 uploads a day. Just did a little bit of mathematical equations in my head. Alright, so we're just coming first. Hopefully I can make that more convincing with me coming first. Here's the straight again. I really do like the straights because it doesn't take any effort at all. And sorry if I'm not using the right racing terms. I really do not know much about cars or racing or anything. Like I know the basic cars. Like it's not like you could say to me what's a Lamborghini and I wouldn't know what that was. Like I'm pretty sure most people could answer that question. But like if you're gonna ask for definitions of, I don't know, the parts of a track or something, I really wouldn't know. So we're gonna come first in this race. Hopefully this time we actually will, which we do. So there we go, first place. And let's see what happens here. So we get 8,000 credits, very nice. Just not to level 3. Next race we should, and we do get 3,000 credits from that.
Showcase events give you a chance to drive some of the world's fastest cars in events that highlight what makes each car special.
Alright.
You have unlocked your first showcase event.